Music. Most of us have heard of it. It's one of my personal favorite forms of art, and probably the one I'm most experienced in. It can be great by itself, and it can be great when combined with other art. Now, for this video, I'll be focusing on music in another one of my favorite things, video games. Before I get to ranking soundtracks, I'd like to explain what I mean by music in video games. Instead of only referring to the songs, I'm also talking about the ambience and sound in general. Also, another note, these are just my opinions. I haven't played every single video game, and sometimes people just have different tastes. Alright, that's out of the way, time to begin. Now, I'll be choosing the top 10 games that I think have the best soundtrack and sound in general. I'll put them in order from 10, least impressive, to 1, most impressive. Next, I'll explain my ordering, and then show some lists from a few of my friends. Here are the games I'll be listing: Ark Survival Evolved, Celeste, Hollow Knight, Sea of Thieves, Minecraft, Mario, Stardew Valley, Terraria, Elden Ring, Geometry Dash, and Zelda. You might be wondering why there are 11, we'll get to that later. At number 10, I placed Geometry Dash. At number 9, Terraria, Stardew Valley at 8, Elden Ring at 7, and Ark at number 6. On to the top 5, where number 5 is Hollow Knight, number 4 is Celeste, number 3 is Minecraft, Mario's at 2, and in first place with my favorite soundtrack and sound design of all, Sea of Thieves. And now, let me explain. Geometry Dash. The game focuses a lot on music, using the rhythm to impact level design, and creating an entirely unique level for each song. While the music is good, it is almost always a specific style and tone. There's little variety in the feeling of the music, no ambience, and very little general sound design other than the connection between the level and song. Terraria. It's a great game, but as with Geometry Dash, there's almost no ambience in the game. There's a specific song that plays for each biome, but as far as I know, it's always the same version of that song. I have very few complaints about the game's audio, other than the lack of ambience and, in my opinion, repetitive soundtrack. Stardew Valley. Also a great game, although I've never gotten very far in it, with an amazing soundtrack. It does a good job of using different styles and feelings, but as with Terraria, the same song always plays at specific areas, with little variation, making it quite repetitive after a while. The other elements of sound design never really stand out to me, as they aren't bad, but aren't exceptional either. Elden Ring. The ambience in this game is done extremely well, and although I never noticed the soundtrack, there are some very good pieces. Unlike Terraria or Stardew, the music around the map never feels repetitive to me, and the themes for bosses always make the game feel more intense, which in my experience, makes it far more engaging. A note: I'm not rewriting the script, but while I was finding the music to use in the video, I learned just how good the soundtrack is. I probably would have placed it a good bit higher if I had known before writing. Ark Survival Evolved. One of my favorite games of all time, and one of the most frustrating. Still, the songs are very good. The sound design is also nice, at least in my opinion, but I still hope it's better in Ark Survival Ascended, the Unreal Engine 5 remaster. Hollow Knight. A great platformer and a great story. As with Elden Ring, the music during boss fights fits quite well, and the ambient music is quite good too. It would be higher on the list, but personally the sounds that the NPCs and enemies make sounds a bit goofy to me. The other sound effects are pretty good though. Celeste. I love Celeste so much. Not only is the gameplay amazing, the story is great and the music is perfect. Lena Raine is a great composer. They do a great job of conveying the emotions of the story, and playing without the music enabled just doesn't bring the full experience. Minecraft. I'm not sure which game is my favorite, Minecraft or Celeste. Minecraft doesn't have much of a story, and the gameplay is pretty simple, but the music, specifically the C418 stuff, is amazing. Part of it is how nostalgic it is for me, as Minecraft was one of my first video games, and it is still one of my favorite games to this day, but the music is also still just really good. Recently, Lena Raine and a few other composers took over the creation of Minecraft's soundtrack, and while the music is good, it doesn't fit the feeling of the game. Mario. A series of great games, although I haven't played very many of them. I mainly know the music from the games. They use so many different styles, instruments, and feelings, and it almost always fits perfectly with what's happening in the game. Unlike Terraria or Stardew, the games are rarely open world, meaning you rarely visit the same place twice, and if you do, there's enough time in between that the music isn't repetitive. Sea of Thieves. The sound design in this game is incredible. The ambience, the time of different themes, and the variation in music is perfect. They have so many pieces that make every area musically unique, and the way the songs switch is seamless. It sounds like it's all one composition made specifically for that game session. And even outside of the music, just the general sound effects of the game are very well done. Now, earlier I mentioned that Zelda was on the list, making 11 games total. I couldn't decide which one I liked more, Sea of Thieves or Zelda, so they're actually tied for first. That might be cheating, but oh well. The first Zelda game I ever played was Breath of the Wild. I know a lot of people wouldn't consider someone a Zelda fan unless they've played through every single game since the beginning, but I still love the series, and I especially love the music. The third trailer for Tears of the Kingdom was spectacular, and has inspired me to start working on a few film projects of my own. If I ever finish any, they might be posted here on YouTube. Anyway, even the older games like Wind Waker have amazing soundtracks. I wasn't particularly impressed by the sound effects and general sound design of the older games, but I definitely enjoyed Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Now that my silly opinions are done, let's talk about what other people think. After asking some people on Discord, I got a few results. First, from Samsung Chair or Frank. Number 1, Minecraft. Number 2, Red Dead Redemption. Number 3, Doom. Number 4, Sea of Thieves. Number 5, Halo. Number 6, No Man's Sky. Number 7, Wind Waker. Number 8, Mario. Number 9, Half-Life 2. Number 10, Gang Beasts or Spider-Heck. Second, from Atlas. Number 1, Zelda. Number 2, Mario. Number 3, Elden Ring. Number 4, Sea of Thieves. Number 5, Red Dead Redemption 2. Number 6, God of War. Number 7, Portal. Number 8, Minecraft. Number 9, Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. And number 10, Terraria. Third, from Sir Pudding. Number 1, Terraria. Number 2, Pizza Tower. Number 3, Doom 2016. Number 4, Hollow Knight. Number 5, Monster Hunter World. Number 6, Metroid Prime. Number 7, Zelda. Number 8, Kirby. Number 9, Shovel Knight. And number 10, Skyrim. And an honorable mention, mine didn't have a list of 10, but they wanted me to mention Omori. Okay, I think that's it for this video. As usual, I started working on this 3 days before the end of the month, but I still haven't used ChatGPT for a script. After this is posted, I'm going to put together all of my favorite songs from video games into one video and post that as well. It probably won't count as my video for July, as it'll be almost no effort, but we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't get taken down. Thanks for watching, subscribe if you enjoyed, and have a great day, or night.